CDOT crews once again working through the night just to keep these roads as clear as possible. So they tell us major rush hour stretches like Spear Boulevard, the top priority.
Yeah, the moisture coupled with all those sub-freezing temperatures we've got making for some pretty slick roads. So this morning, not so much the major roads you may not need to worry about, it's the side streets. And our Eric Lupfer live this morning with how things are looking.
Hey, good morning. You know, I'm going to stay positive this morning here in the frozen tundra of downtown Denver. There's no wind, thankfully, so we're not dealing with a wind chill, but I guess it doesn't matter because it's still below zero out here. As for the roads, this is 13th you're looking at. CDOT crews, looks like they've done pretty well. It's starting to dry out, but it's still got a little bit of a glaze over the road here, so you're going to see some rogue areas where they're going to be icy. So you still want to take it slow this morning. And then in the gutters, yeah, because of all the CDOT trucks that have been going by, Denver Public Works, it's kind of just a muddy mess here. And then the sidewalks are an issue, too. When you're walking, you could easily slip because, yeah, they're just snow-packed and icy as well. I'm going to be utilizing this thing a lot this morning, I think, my little snow pick. It's cold. The roads are still icy in some areas, especially all across the downtown area because the roads haven't seen much sun lately. They're cold, and they're not going to thaw out anytime soon. I'm in downtown. Eric Lupfer. Jason, let's head it over to you. How are the roads elsewhere?
Well, it depends on where you're going, Eric. There's some roads that are dry and some other roads that are worse than I expected. Now, when I was coming in down along I-25, down to the south side, it was basically dry with some icy spots in between lanes, similar to what we had on Monday morning and Tuesday morning, or Tuesday morning rather. But look at Highway 36 here at Federal, where you can see some of the snow blowing across the roadway, and you can see that we're looking at some single track in some of these areas along Highway 36, parts of I-25, 270. I've seen the same kind of thing. Look at Pecos, where you're seeing all the snow that's still, especially through the construction zones, you're going to find a dicey drive through some of those areas. And up in Broomfield, we also have some very slick conditions like around 120th and Sheridan, also right there at Main Street and 120th. I've seen some snowy conditions. There's 120th and Main right there up in Broomfield. Take a look at the overall map, and that's what I'm seeing too, at least registering on the speed sensors, some of the slower areas on I-70, 270, this section of Highway 36 that we were just showing you. But the south side is really looking nice. Some wet roads, some dry areas, so it's going to be kind of a different drive depending on where you're traveling here this morning. Obviously, as Eric was talking about, side streets, neighborhood routes are going to be most tough here this morning. Yeah.